In a world filled with noise, we seek the voice of the heart. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Sufi family. Join me for a special Friday Jummah vlog, a day of prayer, reflection, and community. We begin at the Soufi Centre in Montreal, a space of peace and remembrance where hearts gather for the blessed Jummah prayer.
Paradise. And obviously intend to visit Baytullah. Intend to visit Baytullah if it is even for Umrah. But indeed, visiting Kaaba is an obligation for all servants, as we are visiting a symbolic house of the Lord, as it was made for Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, and then Sayyidina Ibrahim rebuilt the Kaaba, and ever since believers are going to make tawaf around it as they are visiting the Lord Almighty. Allah Azza wa Jal also made a Kaaba in every servant. As Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah is saying in a Hadith Qudusi, when Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is addressing Allah, saying, ما واسع عني سماعي ولا أرضي ولكن واسعني قلبي عبدي المؤمن. My earth could not contain me, nor my heavens, but the heart of my believing servant. قلب المؤمن بيت رب. The heart of the believer is the house of Allah. So every servant has to prepare also that Kaaba. How to prepare that Kaaba? First of all, by belief. The first step is to be believer, to believe in the Lord Almighty. And by protecting that heart from darkness through obedience. The obedience to the holy command of the Lord, which forbid us for what is haram. Avoiding the hand, the tongue, the eyes, the ears, the touch, the actions, and the steps from haram, make the heart to be safe from darkness. But it is not enough. It is obviously a place that has to be freed from any dirtiness. So the servant has to work on purification of the heart. Because Prophet ﷺ said, there is one part in the servant, if it is good, the whole servant is good. But if it is corrupted, the whole servant is corrupted, and it is the heart. So we purify our heart with dhikr. We purify our heart with remembrance of Allah, with everything that is going to remove darkness and light, and fill our heart with light, which is salah, and reading Quran, tilawat, and making dhikr. And obviously, once the heart starts getting purified and clean, we invite our Lord into our heart. How we invite Allah Azza wa Jal into our heart is obviously by mentioning Him. As Allah Azza wa Jal says, أَنَا جَلِيسُ مَنْ تَكَرَنِي. I am with the one that remember me. And by making tafakkur, by meditating upon our Lord Almighty, and by making munajat. Munajat is a deep and profound invocation, as if we are standing in front of Allah addressing Him. As That's why Prophet Abdullah Salatu Wasalam was ordered when it was said Hajj al-Arafah. The whole Hajj is Arafah. It is his core. And what is the ibadah on the day of Arafah?
After Jummah, we headed just a few steps away to a newly opened Mauritanian gem called Balbastik. The atmosphere here is a peaceful blend of home and here a space where every corner reminds you of a heritage while embracing the present. It's more than just a restaurant, it's a heartfelt expression of culture and tradition. It's owned by our dear brother Attiq, a beautiful soul from our community, who also runs another well-loved spot nearby. May Allah put barakah in his efforts. You'll recognize Balbastik by its welcoming front, a place that draws you in with warmth and aroma even before you step inside. And of course, the sandwich that makes waves. The kafta, either chicken or beef, is Creole seasoned and wrapped with love. After the meal, we made our way to Mont Royal Park, a beautiful nature destination in the heart of the city. This is the Belvedere Lookout where people gather to take in the skyline, especially as the sun begins to set, a peaceful close to a blessed Friday.